Hello everyone, let us now discuss LeetCode question number 1014. Best sightseeing pair. Now, here we are given with integer array values where ith value represent the value of the ith sightseeing spot and j. If you consider these two as a pair, the distance between them is j minus I. The score of a pair I, j, where I is less than j, of sightseeing spots is values of I, values of j plus I minus j. That means both the values at I spot and j spot and the distance between them. We need to return the maximum score of a pair of sightseeing spots. Let us now consider an example 8, 1, 5, 2, 6. Let me give the indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, if you consider this as I, j should be greater than I. So, consider 1 as j. Now, the score of this ij will be values of I, 8 plus values of j, 1 plus I minus j, that will be 0 minus 1, that is 9 minus 1 is equal to 8. But if you go through every element after I, it will be n into n, that will be big of n square time complexity. So this will be resulting in exceeding of time limit. If you see clearly, they gave us values of I plus values of j plus I minus j. So values of I plus I, write it like this, values of I plus I and values of j minus j plus values of j minus j. So this is the starting one and this is the ending one. So I will be at a score of values of I plus I and j will be having a score of values of j minus j. So at every index we'll be storing the start and the end. So let me go through the previous example 8, 1, 5, 2, 6. Consider start and end 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So these are the indices. Now start of I will be values of I plus I. 8 plus 0 will be 8. 1 plus 1, 2. 5 plus 2, 7. 2 plus 3, 5. 6 plus 4, 10. Now end will be values of j minus j. Now 8 minus 0 is 8. 1 minus 1, 0. 5 minus 2, 3. 2 minus 3 minus 1. 6 minus 4, 2. But if you need index I and index j where it will be maximum, that means for every index I you need a maximum score after that. So if you consider these 4 elements, the maximum will be at index 2. We need only the score, not the index where I and j are. So when you are at index I is at 0, now we need to consider the maximum element after 0, that will be 3 with the end. Now because why is this works, because at start we'll be considering all elements, but at the end we need to consider only the maximum element. So if you are at I and having at 10, now there are many elements like 2, 3, 15, 6. You will be considering this 15 for this I. So let us change the end matrix. We have 8, 0, 3, -1, 2. Now, at this index, what is the greater element after this one? Now, it is 2. At this index, the greater element is 2. But at this index, the greater element will be 3. Now, as 3 is greater than 2, we'll be changing our maximum element to 3. Now, at 0, 0 is lesser than maximum element, so 3 itself. Now, 8. 8 is greater than the 3. So, this is the end matrix. Now, if I write this below, and the start is 8, 2, 7, 5, 10. Now, coming from this I, if you consider the next end, it will be 8 plus 10. For this, it will be 11. Now, we are at here. 2 plus 3 will give us 5. 7 plus 2. 7 plus 2 will give us 9. And 5 plus 2, it is 7. As I said, we'll be coming to at I, and this will be the next day. So, if you come to here, I, there will be no j which is greater than I. So we'll be going out of bounds. So we'll be stopping here and we'll be considering till here the maxi will be 11. So the algorithm is first initialize the maximum element which we need to return will be int min, and n will be the size of the given array. Now, as I said, we'll be constructing this start and end. Go through it. For I is equal to 0 to n, start of I will be array of I plus I. End of I will be array of I minus I. We have constructed this start and end. Now, as I said, the maximum element after every index will be stored in this end. So, end max will be the last element. So, now start from I is equal to n minus 2 and I is greater than or equal to 0, I minus minus. So, if end of I is greater than end maxi, then change our end maxi. End maxi will be end of I. And as we have changed our end maxi, now end of I will be end maxi. After that, as I said, from start, we'll be considering the I, and in the end, I plus 1. Run a loop from I is equal to 0 to I is less than n minus 1. Max C will be maximum of max C, comma, start of I plus end of I plus 1. After this, we'll be returning our max. If you like this video, share it to your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.